Debit Order Number 12, Series of 2020, or the adoption of the Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan for school year 2020 to 2021 in light of COVID-19 public health emergency, and Debit Order Number 18, Series of 2020, or the policy guidelines for the provision of learning resources in the implementation of Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan. The schools continued its operation, employing varied learning modalities. Buga National High School opted modular distance learning, featuring individualized instruction that allowed learners to make use of self-learning modules, whether in print or digital format. Learners under this modality could also use other resources such as learners' materials, textbooks, activity sheets, study guides, and other study materials provided by the department. Usually, teachers would have to deliver the appropriate learning materials or the parents claim and submit them. However, students could also access these materials by downloading electronic copies through their computer, tablet, or smartphone. But even with these measures, learners still found difficulty in the learning modality. Among them were internet connectivity problems, inadequate learning resources, difficulty understanding the module contents and assessment instructions, overloaded remote learning tasks, poor learning environment, and mental health problems. Given these issues, the mathematics department came up with ways to address the challenges encountered by the learners through Project Basic, or the basic arithmetic skills in calculation.
Every Wednesday. Pangalan.
Sige, ano po na yung pangalan ng project natin?
Since operation ng integers, ito ay basic operation lang naman. So that's why let us use the word basic.
Based on the pretest ALNET result, or the Algebra Numeracy Assessment Tool for the school year 2021 to 2022, the average rating of grade 7 to 10 is 26.64, which falls under NMS or needs major support. Among the 4 grade levels, grade 7 get the lowest rating of 24.08, which falls under the same level of numeracy skills. With this alarming result, the Math department introduced the Project Basic, with the concept of serving the community and at the same time addressing the difficulties encountered by the students in learning the basic concepts of mathematics. The project aims to improve the numeracy level of the target beneficiaries. Specifically, it is designed for them to identify an integer on a number line, give its opposite and its absolute value, perform the fundamental operations of integers, and solve word problems involving integers. During the implementation of the project, varied ways of teaching the learners were used. Video clip presentation, which served as the springboard in the tutorial sessions, songs to memorize rules, quiz B.
Your word, the correct answer is 56.
Individualized or group tutorials, use of GeoGebra and Kitchen, pre-test, formative, and post-test were given during the project to gauge the progress of each learner. Feeding while learning. Learners are provided with snacks to make sure that their physiological needs are met first before their intellectual needs. Provision of learning materials. needed during the program. School community partnership. The barangay officials helps in the preparation of snacks of the learners and the volunteer tutors for the duration of the project. Reward system and completion ceremony. All Buga National High School math teachers served as volunteer tutors. We said math field study students who served as tutor support, the barangay and SK officials of the different catchment barangays, identified learners of each barangay. The beneficiaries of the project are the identified grade 7 learners in every catchment barangay. The first implementation of the project was in February 2022 and ended in July 2022. The second implementation started in August 2022 and is ongoing. The project chair sought the approval of the school head, the SDO, the barangay council, and the parents on the implementation of the project. The target beneficiaries were identified using the ALNET result and the performance of the learners through their submitted modules. The volunteer tutors went to different catchment barangays to teach the beneficiaries. They were assigned to every identified learner until the tutorial sessions for one barangay commenced. Before the start of the tutorials, the learner's prior knowledge was determined through the pretest. Based on its result, the volunteer tutors prepared instructional materials suited for each learner. Formative assessments were also provided every after session. Then a post-test was given on the last day of the tutorial session. Since the progress of the learners were recorded, it employed paired t-test to determine if there was a significant difference in the performance of the learners during the pre-test and the post-test with two-tailed hypothesis and 0.05 level of significance. The results showed that the value of t is 35.57. The value of p is less than 0.00001. The result is significant at p less than 0.05. Therefore, there is a significant difference in the performance of the learners during the pre-test and the post-test. This means that the objectives of the project were met and strategies employed during the implementation of the project were effective in improving the numeracy level of identified grade 7 learners, specifically on operations on integers. At the start of the limited face-to-face classes, the identified beneficiaries were observed to be more participative in class discussions, establish rapport with all the volunteer tutors, improve the scores in the formative assessment, and improve ALNET results rating. The project's long-term effect would be numerate learners, mathematics achievement, confidence, and interest in mathematics. The project is in its second year of implementation. Instead of going to the catchment barangays, the strategy now is to teach the identified learners during the vacant period of the learners and the math teachers. To sustain the project about the resources, the mathematics department partnered with different social civic organizations which provided health essentials, school supplies, and snacks of the volunteers and the learners. The LGU also supported the project even at the start of its implementation through the Sangguniang Bayan. On the suggestions for related activities and projects to help improve the current project, we need to pattern the project to other subject areas. The different subjects will have the same strategy but with different names to ensure that not only the numeracy program will be addressed but also the literacy program of the school.
No pandemic can hinder the teachers in teaching mathematics because we believe in the motto made famous by Hannibal. Ot viam in visham ot fasham. I shall either find a way or make one.